favor of the Bulls. Buzelis,
welcome to the Let's Talk Bulls podcast.
Oh my goodness.
What is up, Bulls Nation? Welcome back to Let's Talk Bulls, your number one Bulls podcast in Chicago. My name is Quentin. I'm your host, and if you're new, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I drop more of these videos. And with that, let's get right into it. The Chicago Bulls pulled out another victory, winning their fourth straight game, beating the Brooklyn Nets 116 to 110, in a game where once again we thought they probably would lose, and they pulled it out. This team has decided they are not going to tank, and honestly, as a Bulls fan, I'm enjoying this. This is some of the most fun I've had watching the Bulls since we first picked up Lonzo. You know, when we had Zach, when we had DeMar, when we had Caruso, when everything was going 100%. That's what this team is reminding me of. It's fun. It's fast-paced. We're passing. We're getting out. We're moving without the ball, and we're helping each other score. As a Bulls fan, it's just fun to watch this team actually play good basketball. It's crazy. This is the first time we've won 4 consecutive games since that time. And this team looks like they have an identity now. Now, part of that might be Josh Giddey. Even though he was out this game, you know, the structure continued. Ever since Giddey started doing this after that All-Star break, this entire team has been getting downhill. And part of that might also be with the additions that we added. You know, Tre Jones is also very good at dribbling and getting to the rim. And it's starting to wear off on everybody. Josh Giddey is attacking almost every play. Tre Jones looks like, honestly, like a budget Brunson out here, just getting to the rim and making finishes that I don't think are going to happen, but they somehow go in. And now even Coby White is attacking. And that's something I've said for years. Coby can shoot. Yes, Coby can go off and get hot real quick. And when he is hot, he can be one of the best scorers in the league. The issue is when he's not hot. The issue is when Coby is not shooting well, or when teams start to double him at the three-point line and he can't get a shot. But he's starting to learn that when that happens, put your head down and drive. And the only thing that can happen is either you're going to get there and have a chance, you're going to get fouled, or you're going to make a shot. And that's all you can ask for. This is also opening the game up for the rest of the team, right? First, I want to talk about Coby White, because in this game, Coby had another phenomenal scoring game. He's really taken over that scoring role. 31 points in this game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. That is a stat line I love from Coby White, right? He's scoring, he's attacking the boards, and he is being a little bit of a facilitator, but he doesn't have to do everything, because Coby White is best when he's not trying to be a point guard. He's best when he's at the 2 and free to just go out there and get buckets. So Coby White continuing to play great, and another thing that is doing well for this team is the additions we added at half of the season, and that is, you know, Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins, and Tre Jones. Part of this is because Josh Giddey and Coby White are driving a lot, and they're getting people open shots. But the people we've added are some of the best players on the team right now, right? When you look at Kevin Huerter, he's starting to get into a rhythm. He's starting to find out where he gets his shots, and he's starting to play exactly what I've been saying for years. The type of player this team needs. A player that catches and shoots, moves without the ball. And yes, he's even showing he can get to the rim and get rebounds. But that's the type of player you need to go with Coby White, to go with Ayo Dosunmu, to go with a Josh Giddey now. Someone who is a bona fide shooter. And if Kevin keeps shooting the way he's been looking, and we keep getting Atlanta Hawks, Kevin, this might be a good addition to the Chicago Bulls. So Kevin Huerter, 18 points in this game, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 rebounds from a guard that is not Josh Giddey. I want you to think about that for a second. Between Huerter and White, we had 9 rebounds and 7 rebounds. Tre Jones with 7 rebounds as well. Our guards did amazing. Our guards out-rebounded our power forward and center. Right? Modest Buzelis only had 3 rebounds. Vooch only had 3 rebounds. Right? When you look at this, Zach Collins had 8 off the bench, but our starting guards made up this game when it came to going to the boards. right? And that's something that I love about this team. They're starting to have that identity. It doesn't matter who we're playing. Everyone is going after the ball. We have a roster of guards who focus on trying to get rebounds. And a lot of teams in the league have one person who does that or two guards who maybe do it. But for us to have 4 guards, 5 when you add Lonzo, 5 guards who can all get 6 rebounds in a game is amazing. It's going to help so much for this team to keep playing fast. That's an extra pass you don't have to make when you do get a rebound and go on the fast break. And it also just puts the premises on rebounding as a team. So you make sure that you get more shots and more chances, especially on the offensive end. Right? Now, Kevin Huerter shooting great. Coby White shooting great. Trey Jones is becoming one of my favorite Bulls players, period. Right? A budget Jalen Brunson. And I say that confidently. A lot of people aren't going to agree. I don't care. I don't give a shit if you agree. I see it. The man can shoot. He can control an offense. He gets downhill. He makes layups that, honestly, I don't understand how they go in half the time. And on top of all that, he plays smart. He doesn't make bad turnovers. He gets the team involved. He gets them hyped, and he has energy. He might even be, as far as on the defensive end, more effective than Jalen Brunson. I mean, I said maybe, but he clearly is. He's a better defender than Jalen Brunson. So now you have a point guard who can shoot, score, not at the same level, but can do a facilitating job that you need and also play defense and be energy off the bench or in the starting role. Amazing. Right? Let's keep going with our starters. Modest Vucevic, the person we all want to see go, the person we all want to see grow. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He didn't have the best game. This was a game where Modest didn't do a lot. He kind of faded away for some of it. There was a couple plays. There was one specific play I saw in this game where I think he should have dunked the ball. It looked like he had a lane. We've seen he's very good at driving without the ball. And it looked like he could have went up for a monster dunk, and he tried to lay it up. And I want to see him dunk those. He has the athleticism. You got to keep that dog mentality at all times. Don't get too fancy. If you got enough lane with his length, with his athleticism, you got to put those down. Put somebody in a poster. Right? Vooch came back to the starting lineup, and he didn't do too much. Right? 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. One of the worst games we've seen from Vooch since he came to the Bulls. But he's coming back from injury, so I can't judge it too much. He was out there. He's trying to play his role. He's trying to find his role with this new style of offense that this team is playing. So that's a wash, right? But we did see a great game from Zach Collins. Zach Collins came in ever since he has been put into the lineup. He's been doing amazing things. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, right? Playing just good. Nice, passing the ball, taking a 3 every now and then, continuing to show he can hit those. And also being aggressive. And the biggest plus, and I love Vooch, but seeing him play drop zone pisses me off every game. And the fact that Zach Collins doesn't do that makes me extremely happy. He gets up, he traps, he moves, he gets his feet going, he gets back to his man, he protects the rim. That's what I want to see Vooch try to do. I know he's older. I know his legs aren't there. But you got to do more. You can't just drop zone and hope it works out, especially with a team like this. You saw it. It did not work with the Brooklyn Nets because they have shooters. And Vooch will let those people shoot because he's not stepping up. So having Zach Collins on this team, I think we need to re-sign Zach Collins. Helps this team. All of the new people we've picked up could be re-signed to this team. And I would be okay. I think we can get a better player than Huerter, but if he stays, I'm not going to complain. Now, Patrick Williams came in. He wanted to play better this game after he said he played terrible last game. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Had an okay game. A big thing I want to talk about, Pat, is we're seeing sometimes where he's getting a little bit more aggressive, but a big thing is him noticing when to make certain moves. Right? Stacey said it in this game. There was a time when Patrick got past the ball wide open in the corner. Yeah, you take that shot for a lot of people. But I want to see him drive. Get downhill. Go to the rim. The rest of this team is doing that, and it's working. So don't just settle for a 3. Go to the rim. You are too tall, too athletic, and too big to not be shooting free throws all game. I think he's averaging 1.5 free throws this season, and that's basically what he averages for the season. He is too strong to do that. Coby White averages more. Josh Giddey averages more. You need to get to the free throw line. Patrick Williams needs to understand who he is and what he can do. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't realize how strong he is, right? It's like watching a guy who just started playing basketball after watching years of Steph Curry. He just wants to shoot. He makes the occasional drive, but he doesn't understand that, no, you could literally just take someone off the dribble, get to the rim, put your shoulder into them, and make something happen. So that's something I need to see from him going forward. And this was just one of those games where Dalen Terry, Julian Phillips, they did their jobs. They came in. Julian Phillips showed again why he is an energy guy off the bench. You know, playing that, you know, different roles, playing the role of just the energy battery pack of this team, getting rebounds, getting dunks, getting out on the fast break. You got to love what you see from the young people. But this team is the Bulls I've wanted to see. A team that's great to watch, a team that's fun to watch. And honestly, even though we're not tanking, even though we're going to try to make the playoffs, which I wish we didn't, I'm not going to complain about seeing my team win. Because you know what? I'm a Bulls fan. I'm also competitive as shit. So when we go into a game, I don't care. I want to win. If we lose, great, whatever. But if we do win, I am happy. And if we get it close, I'm cheering for us to take it over. So I'm loving what I'm seeing. I hope you guys are loving what you're seeing as well. If you are, comment down below. What do you think about the way this team has been playing since the, All-Star break? And do you think that this team should keep it together? Take a lot of these guys and bring them back? Because honestly, this culture that we're building seems like it's going to be fun for the next few years. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I'm so happy I get to do these. Thank you guys for even being on the channel, allowing me to make this a dream, because I get to share my love for the Bulls. We get to make this community, and it wouldn't be anything without you guys. So I hope you have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.